Speeches. It has a goal to engage your audience's attention, convey your ideas in a logical manner, and use reliable evidence to support your point. When you write a speech, your audience is made up of listeners. They have only one chance to comprehend the information as you read it, so your speech must fit the audience. The next thing that I will say is the importance of speech. If we look at the history of mankind, there has never been a time when any other form of communication with spoken words in terms of their value and importance. If one traces the development of mankind from what he considers the earliest stage, you will find that the wandering family of savages depended entirely upon what is members and said to one another. A little later, when a group of families made a clan or tribe, the individuals still heard speeches of their leaders, or they voiced their own opinions in tribal meetings. The spoken words of tribal leaders were viewed with respect and were obeyed without any objections.
Opening address. This welcomes the audience and states the importance of the gathering or occasion. Good evening, Professor and Mrs. Smith, Chairman of the Board of Governors, board members, and honored guests, and Advocate Green from the Education Council. May I take this opportunity to welcome you all and extend a further welcome to everyone here this evening. The opening of our new school is certainly a moment that we should all savor and enjoy. If you take a quick look around you, I'm sure that you will agree that our school has come a long way in the few months. It started all as a dream. Bako envisioned the dream of establishing a world education institution, a school that would mold and guide future generations of enlightenment minds. We would like to extend our gratitude and thanks to all role players that have made it possible for the dream to become a reality. Tonight marks this occasion, the opening and commencement ceremony of our school. In the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Butch says, "Sundance, when we're done. If he is dead, you're welcome to stay." Well, rest assured, such extreme measure and not needed here tonight. You are most welcome to stay here this evening. Here you are almost well. Here you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening program, and thank you all for sharing this special event with us. The introduction. What is introduction? Speech should include the topic to be talked about by the speaker, and its importance to the group.
This is an example of an introduction speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a real treat tonight. Our guest speaker is a man who has been driving force behind this project for many years. He's the person who knows the whole story of how we got where we are today. The stories, the challenges, and the little known secrets. Not only that, he's a very entertaining speaker. We're going to enjoy this day together with our guest. Thank you for those people who attend today. I will not make this speech long. Then this event will start now.
Invocation. What is invocation? It is a prayer wherein the speaker should consider the religious affiliation of the audience.
This is an example of an invocation. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. God in heaven, it is a privilege to invite you here as the guest of honor on this occasion. It is our request that you will bless this graduating class, but more than that, and of first importance, we desire that you would be here with us this morning. Among other things, O God, the human mind, which you molded in some fashion after your own great mind. Though we acknowledge that your thoughts are infinitely higher and more profound than ours, we glory in the notion that we may, on our own level, think some of your thoughts after you in this place. Thank you for the precious gift of knowledge. In this Calvary, I ask on behalf of those gathered here that you would indeed bless us each. Give them the grace to make a difference for the good wherever they may find themselves in the years ahead.
Keynote address. What is keynote address? Welcomes the participants of the occasion and gives the purpose of the assembly.
Name. This is an example of a keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it's a great pleasure for me and for the EUMC to be here with you today. I am always particularly keen to meet and listen to you young people who engage in debates and action. You're an active part of European societies, and that is something we really need when it comes to promoting diversity, tolerance, and fighting racism, discrimination, and xenophobia.
Eulogy. What is eulogy? This speech delivers to whom someone has passed away.
This is an example of a eulogy. What can I say about Mama? She was a teacher, and she embraced her profession even in her personal relationship. With her children, she did not only teach us about school, but importantly, she taught us about life. A few months ago, Mama was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was already in advanced stage. We as children wanted her to undergo chemotherapy in hope of having Mama with us longer. But I remember that Mama took everything calmly. She asked her doctor if we could give 100% guarantee that chemotherapy would work. That she may need to take after much deep thought. Mama has made a decision. She refused chemotherapy.
Acceptance speech. What is acceptance speech? This speech should recognize the award or achievement given to him by an organization or a group of people.
This is an example of an acceptance speech. Dear townspeople, I am extremely honored to have been selected the mayor of Catskill and to accept the responsibilities that your trust has entitled me to. I am boundlessly grateful to the votes of 66% of the townsfolk who has thus empowered me to make the daily life of Catskill better. And I can hardly keep in my impatience to start it. I guess I'll have to wait at least until the 8th end of the inauguration ceremony to start. Let me assure you that in my activities, I will be guarded by no other principles than those of the Bible and the Constitution. As far as I can remember in ancient China, the candidates to the post in the town administration were to pass an examination in aesthetics and displays, their love and understanding of art. Only then could they become high officials. Well, times have changed, but the humanity has hardly been altered. Neither have the universal principles of humanism and morality. In my work as a mayor, I pledge to adhere to the Bible and the Constitution to implement and develop the ideal of freedom to ensure adequate life for townspeople. I am proud of your trust, Catskill, and I will justly to do my best of my competence and knowledge. Thank you.
Farewell speech. What is farewell speech? It is delivered whenever someone retires, leaves an organization, or moves to a new position.
This is an example of farewell address. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like just the other day when we all talking about John Kennedy farewell as they move on to a new company far from us. I remember thinking that it would be hard to say goodbye, and I was right, it is hard. As in consider myself fortunate to have meet, meet such a special person. A person that we care so much about that it makes saying goodbye him her hard. As we say goodbye, we remember ourselves that farewell are not forever, nor are they the end. They are simply words to say that we will miss you dearly and that we will remember you fondly. All thought we may be separated by time and distance in the interim. Nothing will diminish the important role that you have always play in our lives. We wish you happy adventure, fantastic new friendship, amazing experiences in the journey of a lifetime. Which are, let's say, can miles truly separate you from friends if you want to be with someone who loves you already there. And so it is, will always be with you as we carry you always close to our hearts. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be ever at your back. May the sun shine upon your face and the rain fall softly on your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the hollow of His hand.
Closing remarks. What is closing remarks? It is the summary of the essential point covered.
This is an example of closing remarks. Before we adjourn, I'd like to thank everyone for their participation today. I truly appreciate your willingness to share your experiences with us, and the information you have provided at this roundtable and on our website has been extremely valuable. I also would like to once again thank Chairman McDonald and the PCAOB board for their participation. However, we also heard that there are some areas related to implementation of the new requirements that may need further attention or clarification. Implementing this major new requirement has not been without cost and not without a learning curve. I am instructing the staff to evaluate the feedback we've received on these topics and to consider whether and how we can improve the guidance available to management and auditors in order to improve the effectiveness of the process. Given the importance of this issue and the preparatory work that is already underway, assessments of internal control for 2005. I will instruct my staff to complete their evaluation as quickly as possible. Finally, we heard of some of the special challenges that smaller companies may face. We are sensitive of these concerns. Section 404 is a priority issue for our advisory committee on smaller public companies, and I look forward to their work and potential recommendation in this area. Again, thank you for all of you who attend this